Okay, let's get going. I was doing some grinding before going live, and we were mauled by a bear. So that happened. Needless to say, I had to reload a save. But I leveled us up a little bit, so that hopefully that doesn't happen again. Welcome back, everybody. We've taken a break, short break from Octopath last week, but we're back at it to start people's chapter 2s. There might be a little bit of grinding this week, just because we are kind of low leveled with just where everybody is with going through and just collecting characters as fast as we can. But we'll see. Really, it's our main character, Primrose, and then like Olberek and Tressa, like our first couple, are fine in level. It's the people we just picked up, mainly Cyrus, Ophelia, like Hanet, those guys, that are straggling just a little bit because they just haven't had enough time to gain experience, specifically Cyrus. So we'll be running kind of our ranger group probably more often than some of the other characters that are a little higher level. Just boost them back up and get everybody a little on the same vibe, on the same plane. I will have to literally sit down and probably play this for a good couple hours on my own, though, in just a dungeon somewhere, just to build everybody up. But what is a struggle but not just something fun to watch, right? That's the real reason I haven't leveled anyone up. Makes things more entertaining. So we're gonna start people's chapter 2s today, and I was looking around the map to decide where to start, and because of our level issue, I was just like, okay, who's chapter 2 has the lowest recommended level? And then looking around, I decided on Primrose to start, and then probably Therian because he is very close with the recommended level and close by. So we're gonna head on north to take on Primrose's chapter 2. I'm actually really excited that that ends up being the first one we're going to, because it's a really good chapter, and Primrose's story is one of the more interesting ones because of her want for revenge. I guess I'll use this time to review kind of where we are with people, just because it has been a long time since we got Primrose. So if, for sake of clarity, Primrose's reason for becoming a dancer in the first place was that her father was murdered by a mysterious group, and the only feature that they had that she remembers is they all had marks, like crow tattoos, marks of the crow on their bodies, and she's made it her mission to find these men and take them down. So she's been working as a dancer, and she actually got a tip. She actually saw one of the men way back when we were playing her intro chapter, and the tip was to head north. So that is where we're headed now. Good morning, K West. Good morning, Featherland. I wish I had rare candies. It'd make life a whole lot easier. It's a Nintendo game, but not one of those Nintendo games. But might as well talk about those Nintendo games, because we had an announcement this week, didn't we? About a certain new Pokemon game. I know we've talked about it in the Discord, but Sword and Shield were announced this week, and I am super excited. Mainly because, if you don't know, I wasn't too keen on Gen 7, actually. I was a little cool on it. The story was great. I really liked that there was actually kind of a pretty in-depth story, especially by Pokemon standards. So I loved that. I loved the characters, and even a lot of the new Pokemon I was really into. But the region itself just didn't really excite me. Although, like, the idea was cool, like Hawaii, kind of Galapagos Islands idea, was really cool. It had, you know, the islands themselves all had really distinct character, but the areas seemed way too small. Every route, you know, was a pretty much just linear straight path that you got through in 5 minutes, except if you battle trainers, then it slowed you down just for a little bit. But like, the paths, you know, the routes between cities never really felt substantial at all. They were really, really short. And I think it was an issue of they tried to pack too many, like, environments into one region. And I appreciate that, and they were all cool, but you never really were able to enjoy many of them because you were done with one and moved on to another new biome really, really quickly. So, seeing Galar region for Gen 8 got me excited because it looks pretty big. It looks straight up and down, but it looks pretty big, and and the actual footage that little footage that they showed of the, like, terrain itself looked like it varied a lot. There was a lot of elevation changes and just scenery changes, but you know, substantial and expansive versions. And I think, Feather, are you trying to say your team Sobel? Hello, Nate. You just missed my rant on Pokemon. Because I am Team Scorbunny. I really liked Scorbunny from what I saw. I think, though, spiritually with the internet, I'm Team Grookey just because I really love all the memes Grookey's been getting. It's like, Sobel, the water type, is on the internet. He's already being made out to be like this precious little babe that we have to protect, and it's adorable. Then Scorbunny, fuck. Scorbunny, they're making him a chonk, and I don't know how I feel about that. But then Grookey is just Grookey with a gun. Alright. Let's see. Where are people with HP? They're all pretty strong. Okay, we're gonna... you know what? We're gonna go balls in. We're gonna go balls in. And if we lose, we just game over and go back, because it's only been about 5 minutes. This is what I'm talking about with the whole we are really under-leveled. Oh, man. They ran through our team just there. Yeah, this is gonna kill us. Oh, it's just the one in the back that's super strong. Oh, man. Yeah, Feather, I will say, from what it looks like, it does look like Scorbunny will just be a firefighting, and that's kind of lame because we do have a lot of firefighting. But if they do it right, I won't be too upset. It's more, I'm more... Yeah, everybody. Okay, I'm just concerned, or I hope that the design of the evolution stage is really good. Oh, we're in here. I wanted to... Okay, we're gonna try again. I'm gonna throw myself at the wall again. Because if we can defeat a group of enemies or two in here, we'll get some good EXP. Do I think they'll let us walk with our Pokemon again? You know, That's a real toss-up, Nate. Like, it's one of those really small details that it's almost a no-brainer, like, why wouldn't you? But it's also one of the small details that could easily just be overlooked. I'm in the camp that I thought it was cute, and like Let's Go did it great, but I don't really care if I can walk with my Pokemon or not. It doesn't make or break it for me, so if we didn't get that again, I wouldn't be too upset. But again, it's almost like, well, why not? Just because it's a very easy mechanic to implement again, and I'm sure the Switch can handle the computational load to render a Pokemon behind the trainer. Alright, this fucking ice thing in the back. Alright. You know what they say, third time's a charm. We're gonna give it one more go. If we get completely got like that, I'll leave. You should get a Switch, Noristel, because it's a fun system, and then we could be friends on there. No, it's actually, it's a really great system, especially for its price. It's pretty, compared to game systems in general, it's very affordable, and it's a lot of fun, and you have that ability to, you know, take it out of its dock and take it on the go with you, which, you know, sets it apart from the other console systems. Yeah, and there's a lot of great first-party games on it. Okay, what is with all these big evil elementals in here? We're gonna leave. We need to grind. I need to do a grinding session sometime. I will grind. I'll grind this evening. Get our party beefed up a little bit. We're gonna leave. Except now we're gonna keep getting encounters on the way out, and I won't be able to leave. And we're stuck in this cave for all eternity. Okay, we got out. Whew. We're fine. It's fine. Shh. 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 Hello, Arma. You missed a lot of bad gameplay just now. But yeah, Noristel, you should get a Switch. And be prepared. There's a lot of great single-player games that you will have to sink some time into. But if you need suggestions on what games to start with and play through first, you know, just let me know. I can help you parcel out, you know, what games you have to absolutely get right away and which ones you can sleep on a little bit. Yeah, I get that. Time is always an issue. Honestly, streaming is really, like, this is like my one time to play games. So, I understand. But with the Switch, you have the benefit of being able to take it with you. So, you know, when your kid's got quiet study time and you're like, teacher's time to take a break, teacher gets to pull out the Switch. I know that's not professional, but hey, who's gonna say otherwise? Just, you know, tell the kids to be cool, and you'll be cool, and then it'll be fine. It depends on what mode of theoretical science you follow, Arma. Because time could be linear or it could be cyclical. Neither has, well, I think linear has been almost pretty much confirmed, but I was gonna say neither has been completely confirmed. Am I going the right way? Yes, we are. Okay. See, exactly, Noristel. You're the cool teacher. Just having your own Switch and letting them play video games while you play the Switch is gonna make you even cooler, because then they're gonna be like, oh, she plays her own video games. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Totally. How do you do when you play Smash with them, Norstell? Are you any good with them, or do they butt? I had my freshman Earth Science teacher back in high school would have Mario Kart tournaments for us. You're average? That's fine. That's not bad. It means you can play it for fun and have a good time. I'm not surprised you played Zelda in class, Nate. Which Zelda did you play? Oh, listen, Norstell. Most of, like, high school was finding classes I could get away with playing Pokemon in. I was one of those kids who never had to study in high school, and I always did really well, so, like, I could play games and be fine. And not to sound super self-centered or anything, but I was a nice kid, too, so teachers really liked me, so they would let me do that stuff. Then I hit college, and I didn't know how to study, and that screwed me over. I am down with that, Arma. Actually, I'm gonna bring this up now because it came to mind, but we can coordinate then. Spring break is next week for me, everybody, and I'm actually going to be flying to Florida Sunday to meet up with my family because my brother and sister's university has spring break the same week. So I will be gone next week, so there will not be any streams next week because I will be across the country. But we'll get back to it 2 Tuesdays from now. But that being said, Arma, I will be back next weekend. If there's any time next weekend, we can plan to Discord it up and chat about what you have in mind. Okay, Feather, you are the only person I've ever met who actually had a Game Boy Micro. How was that as a system? And Norstell, I'm glad I wasn't the only one who had a good old slap across the face from college. Luckily for you, you were able to get through it in the time allotted and it didn't take you 7 years to finish your undergrad. Because, oh man, could I not figure my shit out. Okay, were you in one of those, like, private schools that was super on top of everything? I don't know, or is that just schools in the UK? Because schools in the US, if it's a public school, like, you can get away with a ton of shit. Well, Norstell, you know what they say, C's get degrees, and you have a job now that you seem to be very happy in, so, you know, I think you're doing just fine, and congratulations, and I'm happy for you. You're not doing this thing that I'm doing where it's like, how long can I stay in school so that I don't have to pay back my loans? Hello, is it I am a fodder? Is that how? Feeder, because those are 3s. I am a feeder. Hello, hi, welcome. Oh yeah, I bet it was really good for sneaking games in class, Feather. Exactly. I'm a feeder understands. It's exactly why I'm going for my PhD. Because if I'm still in school, they can't charge me for being in school. And I think it does all depend on the degree, because for my university, you had to get C's in your degree level classes in order to get your diploma. Hello, Weesawu. Oh god, I'm paying attention to chat, not paying attention to Ophelia, who is now dead on the ground. I am such a bad leader. Oh boy, oh man. And to my best girl. There, it's fine. I saved it. She's good. We didn't see that. It didn't happen. Boar's freaking my day up. Oh, okay. That would probably be why you couldn't fart in class without getting scolded. My father actually went to Catholic school when he was in elementary school, and they were very, very, very strict. He has told me stories about getting the ruler across the booty when he acted out of line. My mom thinks it's a load of bull, but I'm not one to argue. Oh, I'm a feeder, don't worry. I'm old too. Actually, I think Kay is actually on the younger side of the people here. Because, like I said, it took me 7 years to finish my undergrad. I started at 18, let's just say that, so I'm in my first year of grad school now. Do the math of where I am age-wise. I'm not gonna say it outright because a lady has to keep some of her secrets, right? Well, apparently just all of our parents were just physically abused in school, apparently. Well, if we are the same age, I'm glad to hear that I am not alone in this world. I'm a feeder. It's just, it's tough, like, I'm taking my, I'm in my first year of grad school, and it's not as bad as undergrad, where I was like, 20, 21 in classes with like 18-year-olds, but still, most of the other students in my cohort are, 22, 20, 21, 22, and then I'm sitting here going, yeah, I'm not that young. Yes, Mystic, I forgot you are also on the younger side. You actually just started college, right? Or at least this semester? Or is it college in general? How has that been going? Because you've been at it for, what, a week or two now? And to answer your question, I am a feeder. I'm not gonna be specific just because it's the internet, but I go to a university in Arizona right now. I am originally from the East Coast of the United States, but I moved across the country to study psychology. Okay, Mystic, went back again. Well, how is this semester treating you so far? Because you have a lot of math, if I remember correctly. Oh man, Norstel, don't be calling me out now. You're catching on to my secrets and my way of keeping anonymity on the internet, even though you can see my face. See, Kay, it came in handy. Your knowledge of the Bible came in handy. I know all the big basic stories of the Bible, but we've already talked about my views on religion. I'm a bad religious person. Oh, that's right. Only chem. But I hated chemistry, so I just equated it to another class that I am not good at, which is math. This is why I study the mind and not what the mind creates. Alright. So, getting back to the game real quick, I'm super happy you're all chatty tonight. It's fun, but you can see another reason why grinding will come in handy later. These enemies just have a way bigger health pool than what our team is able to handle right now because we're all under-leveled. We'll get there. We'll make it through. And it just means more pretty music and more pretty visuals as people get knocked the fuck out. Damn. I study the mime. I'm not good at miming. But it did make me want to bring up another Pokemon announcement that came out recently that we should talk about. The Detective Pikachu trailer dropped this week as well, beginning of the week. And how do people feel about Detective Pikachu? I want to know what you guys, how you feel about Detective Pikachu before I say how I felt about Detective Pikachu. So I'll let you discuss that for a second. And then I can pay attention to this battle, because these guys need to fall. I still can't believe it's real. That's fair. That's fair, Norstel. I was kind of blindsided by that too for a while, in disbelief. Alright. Alphen, take out this creeping tree. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Didn't kill him, but it did a lot of damage. I need to figure out what this other thing has weaknesses to. Well, it's dead, so it doesn't matter anymore. So, I'm a feeder. I enjoy that joke because Danny DeVito as Pikachu would be hilarious. But I actually think Ryan Reynolds was a really good actual casting. Because he's got he's got that like ability. I mean, he's a great actor, so he's got that ability to play a character role really well. But he's also got naturally just a younger voice that I think works without making things like too creepy. Like Danny DeVito would just be a creepy ass Pikachu. It would be hilarious, but God, Danny DeVito Pikachu would be terrifying. It would scare children. Oh my God! Will you stop with the death, please? I just want experience from you. Can use this turn to just revive people. I do like though, speaking of like just real ass decisions that they made, I really like that Pikachu has like a caffeine addiction. I think that's adorable. There we go. Yep, that's fine. I'm a feeder. If they brought Danny DeVito in any other role, like, that'd be great. I'm down for that. 100% agree. And then Feather, were you the one that said... Yes. I think I agree with you on the Pokemon designs. Just because I think the issue is with what they're going with this is it's very much crossing the uncanny valley, and some Pokemon just do that better than others. That valley of what looks okay and what is just not real enough, but going for real, that it makes us uncomfortable. And some of the Pokemon do a better job at breaking that gap than others. Oh, Risaru has a big crush on Ryan Reynolds. Risaru has a crush on Ryan Reynolds and Matt Mercer. I come third in that pecking order, and I've come to understand and accept that and respect it, because honestly, I think they deserve to be higher than me anyway. So, all right, it's fine. We survived, sort of. We used some items, but we made it through. I need to see more of Greninja. Like, I need to see it, like, on screen more before I can say one way or another, Feather. Because, I get that. I get exactly where you're coming from and what you saw. But I just feel like I didn't get enough of a view of him to make my own. Like, I think this looks creepy or not. Who's 5'1"? Is your friend 5'1", or are we talking about Greninja, or are we talking about Ryan Reynolds? Because there's gonna be plenty of people that we're talking about here. We're so weak! Holy butt cheeks, Batman. Alright. So we're grinding for a little bit. I hate to break it to everybody, but we need to just get some levels in on our team here. Because holy Batman. Some of you guys gotta be close to death after that fire attack. This man. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to scream and hide under my covers. That's what I want to do right now. I'm gonna try to... Oh god, they're attacking next turn. Yes, please, stab. I just brought her back! Can you not? Rude. Rude. Well, I am dying, Kay, so I hope you're happy. We're dying really hard. Okay, this should go better now. Cleric magic. Let's do heal more. Bring these guys up. Okay, we got some health back. Alphen, you're gonna use Vivify, and you're gonna bring Sears back. Or we're gonna bring people back. Okay. Now we're gonna figure out what you are also weak to besides wind. What about lightning? Okay, not lightning. I know you're not weak to light because of how the weakness system works. Okay, you're not. I missed. Ophelia, you can't be missing in times like this. I need you to be clutch. Oh god. Why are you all missing? You're not weak to fire. I've used fire. Let's try ice. Okay? Nope. You gonna take out Sirius again? Oh god, come on! Heal more. Speaking of fandoms, has anyone been keeping up with Twitter recently and this whole issue of like... Oh my god! I'm sorry, I have to stop talking because I am a feeder. Thank you so much for subscribing. Norstel, this is someone to look up to. I'm kidding. But no, thank you so much. That is my second subscriber now. I really, really, really appreciate that. I am still very small streamer, but I love you all. And I appreciate you all hanging around with me as I flail about in the snow, apparently. Alright, we're gonna go back a little bit and just grind like a level or two. I appreciate that because I am a very poor college student. I made macaroni and cheese as my meal for the day today. That's a bear. We were caught by surprise. That bear is gonna kill one of us. Calling it now. Bad bear. Okay, he attacked my strong character. It's okay. I'm just saying, Feather, that Noristel and I talked about this for like 2 weeks now. Oh, you're treating me well. I'm a feeder. I'm gonna splurge. Maybe I'll even get like a strip of bacon for my mac and cheese. Go really, really advanced tech. Alright, what do we want to do? I can stun the bear so it won't attack twice. I want to bring back Sirius. I don't want to run because he'll give good experience, but I don't want to keep using all of our items. Putting me in a bad place here, Bear. Oh, but fandoms. God! Why would you use the attack against everybody, you big meanie? Yeah, I'm calling you out again, Norristel. Where's that Prime sub? It's free. We've talked about this. Give me free money. I want bacon for my mac and cheese. Is that too much to ask? I'm out here on the front lines being mauled by bears. So what if it was under my own volition? I can't say that it was, okay? I made mac and cheese for dinner. That is what I did. And when I say for dinner, I mean for food of the day. Also, I am a feeder. Thank you for gifting a sub to my significant other, Risaru. I know she would want to support me as much as she can as well. I should have something that heals everybody. Great punch. Wait. Yes. You know, it's funny, Feather. I've been watching Twitch, obviously, a lot more now that I've started streaming as well. Mainly people that I've known about, but I've been paying attention more to how people run their streams. And, you know, I watch Angriest Pat, who does a very different kind of stream format than, like, Moist Critical. But Moist Critical is the one I'm thinking of right now, who plugs himself all the time in his own channel. But he does it very, very sarcastically, and I love it. I think it's hilarious. Well, Nate, tell him to, 1, stop being mean to you, and tell him, 2, to join watching Silver Sheep play Octopath Traveler. What was I doing? I'm trying to heal. This is what I want to do. I want to give Cirrus SP back so he can use his magic. That's what I want to do. I'll look up the TSM, the odd one. I'm a feeder. I actually, Critical plays Apex right now with another TSM guy. I can't think of the guy's handle, but I know he's TSM as well. Ooh, okay. Alright, I'm a feeder. Now I'm interested. Now I'm really interested. That's, you know, right up my wheelhouse by what I'm playing. Luminescence. Take out, okay, cool. We're down to this stupid snow owl that doesn't have any weaknesses to any of the characters that I'm using currently. Good, that's what I like to see. Yes, Kay, don't worry, I'll get back to it. So, Twitter. Apparently, this week has seen the, I want to say the newer generation to anime, and by newer generation, I mean the one underneath mine. So like, early aughts kids. Let's just say turn of the centuries kids. Calling out, like, people my age and the generation above mine, and telling them, like, you can't be in the fandom for the things you like anymore because you're creepy and old. And, like, being really just big old brats for no reason. Like, don't attack people who share an interest with you when they're not doing anything wrong and they're just trying to share the thing that they like with other people that like it. It's absolutely mind-boggling the way people treat each other online. I like variety streamers though. I'm a feeder. I kind of hope to be one myself because I think it's cool to show and experience a bunch of different things. That was my mission statement starting this channel, since you're new, was to play maybe lesser known games or ones that just have a smaller following for the fact of exposure. Like Octopath, which is a great game. God damn, this bear is back. Alright, we're ready this time. This is good though, this is good training. We're getting a lot of levels really fast. I also need to find better equipment for people. Well, you know, it's tough. Okay, because I can understand where some of the kids are coming. Like, I understand some of the intentions behind what the actions are, right? Because there's, you know, there's a lot of creepy people out there, unfortunately. And there's a lot of people who would use something like a fandom for something to do things that they shouldn't be. So I can understand, you know, kids being wary of those who, you know, seemingly enjoy the same things they do, who are substantially older. I can understand that. I can respect the caution, but when the person is showing no ill will and is merely like relating in terms of the fandom itself, like, it's really just rude and mean to bash them merely because they happen to be older than you. Yeah, see, yeah, that's a very similar idea, Feeder. And Norstel, I hope it fixes itself. As someone who prefers subbed, I do prefer the Japanese and reading the subtitles. I sit here and go, I don't know why I would ever insult someone for preferring it the other way. I started with dubs. I preferred dubs when I started, and there's nothing wrong with liking, you know, anime and games and stuff in the language that, you know, you speak yourself, so you can understand it a little better. There's nothing wrong with that. And, you know, there's a whole bunch of jobs and, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a lot of work that goes behind creating those, is essentially what I'm getting at. There's a lot of jobs and resources that are put behind creating, you know, good quality translations and stuff. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I think it's stupid to make fun of someone who enjoys it one way when it's the same exact thing that they're enjoying. I would never make fun of someone who likes Pokemon because they watch the Pokemon anime in English versus Japanese. I wouldn't do that. It doesn't make sense. I like Pokemon, you like Pokemon, let's just talk about Pokemon! Right? Like, come on! Okay, that is an astute point. There is that stigma that cartoons and video games and all this are for children, and that definitely has to be part of it. But then these children can, you know, extend a hand and share their enthusiasm for a product like this with people who are, again, not showing any ill will or anything, and therefore breaking down that stigma. You know, you're only as good as yourself and what you're able to put out there. And if you're not willing to make yourself better, then, you know, problems won't get fixed. And I don't think enough people kind of realize that. As for obscure games for my variety stream, I do have my Nintendo 64. I don't think I'll ever be playing Superman 64, but we could play something good, like Paper Mario. That would be fun. Whoever said Big Mouth is for children? Oh, or are you making a joke, Rizuru? Because I was gonna judge person. I was gonna judge hard. Alright, time for big damage from everybody. And you know, a lot of these, I would say, even a lot of these cartoons and everything, and anime, not to be like, again, not to be like self-centered and haughty or anything, but like a lot of the stuff that we have now is because like our generation and like the one before it were vocal enough and showed their love and appreciation for these things enough to show like creators that there's a market for it, especially here in the US. And of course, I'm specifically talking about like anime and just Japanese games in general. You know, you didn't get these games imported. You didn't get anime imported back in the 80s and early 90s. You like very little. Until we were like, listen, we want this and we like it, and you know, here we will show our appreciation and our support for it. So these kids have to be thanking their elders. That's what I'm getting at. I don't know what Twitch's policy is for emulators. The emulators are a gray area. I'm a feeder in that, I don't know if you know, but like, you are legally allowed to use an emulator if you yourself own the actual copy of whatever you're emulating. That is allowed. So, you know, like, if you have Final Fantasy physical copy, having an emulation of Final Fantasy is then therefore allowable by law for you. So, like, if you own the game, if someone were to come down on you about it, then you would just use that. But at the same time, I think as long as you're not just telling Twitch that, hey, I'm using an emulator, like, I think you're probably fine. Because honestly, oh my god. For something like the Nintendo 64, even though I own the system and everything, to stream it would probably be a lot easier to use an emulator versus my actual system. Mainly for quality of the video and like the hardware I'd have to obtain to run the N64 on my like computer. Yeah, going back to our other point, because I read what Kay was saying, it's breaking down slowly. It's just, you know, you have to be able to, you have to continue to support the breaking down of the stigmas in order for them to fully disintegrate. One of those thought processes of, oh, I'm only one person, I can't make a difference. You know, that's going to halt any progress that groups can make on breaking down the stigmas that don't need to be there. I am a feeder. Actually, K West lives in the UK. I don't know if they have Adult Swim across the pond. So he may just not have grown up with Adult Swim at all. I don't know. Kay, did you have Adult Swim? Because they did have kind of an adult anime block. It was anime played like late night for and it played anime that were, you know, for teenagers and up. So Bleach, Cowboy Bebop, Those kind of things. I watched Dragon Ball Z after school every day during elementary school. My little brother and I would come home and we'd watch the entire Toonami block. Bring Ophelia back. But Adult Swim was actually what got me into Bleach, and like I said, Cowboy Bebop. I started watching Naruto when that first started airing in the US on Adult Swim. We are not doing any damage to this thing. I think we're running. That yak was too strong. That was a strong yak. Alright, we're gonna save. Oh my god, can you imagine MTV playing anime? That would never happen here in the US, Kay. That's hilarious. I love that. Okay. We're gonna move forward a little bit. We gained some levels. We're getting towards the city we need to get to. Oh! Oh! Oh, no. No, danger level 35. That's too strong for us. We're leaving. Bye. Alright. Back out in this danger zone. That's what I was looking for. I knew there were a couple treasure chests on this path. There's also a temple that I need to find for reasons for later that I want to make sure we find. How do we keep getting, like, surprised? Team! Team! Please, team, be more vigilant! This is also why we're struggling so much. Well, that stopped one from attacking. I will stop him from attacking. Oh man, I wish I had taught you revive. Alright. We're all back up. Stupid mean bird is going to attack next. The other two are still stunned. Alright, time for some big damage. Oh, come on, big damage. I want to, like, knock out at least one of these guys. We're going to use amputation. Use on you. Get out of here. Alright, that should take the other lizard man out, right? No? Oh, okay. Oh, come on, just flip and die already. Alright. Take him out. Oh, cool, he's asleep. Alright, we are going to... I don't want to wake him up right away. I want to go one round where I can get Ophelia to heal. So you are going to just defend. I want to get a quick free heal in. Alright, and now we will go ham on you. I don't play League myself. I am a feeder, but I have watched leagues. I watched League, and I enjoy watching League. I've never played it myself. But the LCS finals should be good. Should be good time. All right. Level up. Let's go. Cool, none of you leveled up. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of why I haven't played League. Nor Estelle, because I had a really good friend and a roommate who played League, and he's like, yeah, dude, I love League, but holy crap, are people on it awful. But, you know, I'm sitting here saying that, and I play Overwatch, and that's the exact state of Overwatch now. And it's really sad. It's really sad. Like I said, the way people treat others on the internet is kind of astounding. How rude and mean people are. There's a lot of good people, don't get me wrong, but the number of people who use the anonymity of the internet to be absolute just buttholes is kind of ridiculous. Alright. I think we should get 3 level ups from this fight. We do have another lightning. We do have another. No, I want wind. Do we have a wind soul stone? Cool. That stun the owl. Bear's gonna attack. We'll use another soul stone. We get a lot of these over the course of the game. Now stun the bear. Ophelia, you are going to heal Tino. Do I wanna attack or do I wanna heal? I want you to attack. No way! Really? A Penn Stater on the Chinese team. That's actually super cool. I knew a couple people in the Penn State Gaming Club back when I went there. They were all people I knew from high school, though. But yeah, much like League, Overwatch has that issue now. A lot of the people who play it regularly now are just so toxic, and it's really sucks for someone who still legitimately enjoys the game and like loves the characters and everything. Like, I just don't want to go and play it because just how trashy some people are on there. Same thing with Apex now, and Apex has only been out like 2 weeks. I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends because it's a lot of fun, but whenever I play, I just have everything muted because I don't want to deal with how jerky people are. A voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Elfric, Flamebringer. Unto thee, who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. So what we got here is the first class stone. So we have now unlocked cleric as a secondary job, meaning I can teach anybody else how to be a cleric. Everybody in the game can take a second job on top of their first one. But you have to find these altars throughout the world. So we just got the cleric one. We're not gonna change anybody just yet because people are still learning their skills from their current class, but we will be moving on to that. Speaking of classes, just seeing what people can learn. Cirrus, we gave secondary thunder attack too, and he learned his second support skill, giving him some more defense, which is really helpful. Let's move on to town. I am a PC and a PS4 gamer. I am a feeder. I prefer console because it's what I grew up on, but I do have games for my PC. I do have Apex for both PS4 and my PC, and I have Overwatch for both PS4 and my PC. So that's the answer to that question. And I will play Apex with UK if we can coordinate a time when we're both available. I'd be happy to. I really am enjoying that game. It is really interesting to see how different television is between the UK and the US. I'm sure none of our channels really air the same things. Here's a question for you, Kay. Do you guys have HGTV, Home Garden Network? And if you do, does it air things from the US, or do you have your version with like UK houses and stuff? Alright. Let's see. Feeling more confident now. We're gonna do better this time. I attacked the wrong one! I wanted to attack that one because it was attacking us. Alright guys, we're gonna do better. Immediately does the wrong thing. Feather, I like that idea. I like the idea. No, but see, I want it to be Kenpachi saying that, and then carving the Disney Mickey ears with his Zanpakuto. That would be great. That's the content I need. Okay, so you probably don't, okay. Well, HGTV is Home Garden TV. It's a show about homes and building houses and buying houses and selling houses. And I like watching shows about houses. Flipping houses, renovating, and all that good old stuff. It's very much a TV channel whose target demographic is not my demographic, but I don't care. There is the House Hunters International. Honestly though, House Hunters is one of my least favorite HGTV shows. Alright, I think we're starting to get up in levels. I think we will make our way into the village. Still snow. Exactly! I'm a feeder. That's exactly why I don't like House Hunters. Alright. So whenever you enter an area with people's stories, it will allow you to pick what story you're going for. Because basically, like, you know, someone may have a chapter 2 story in this village, but someone may also have a chapter 3 or 4 that you've already unlocked in this village. So it will always give you this menu when you enter one with a story. We will start it, but not this second. We're going to go over to the inn first, heal up, buy some items. So I'm going to hit A Tale for Another Day, which just puts the town back in its normal state. And then we talk to the bartender, the innkeep, or tavern keep, to start the story. So we're going to just do a little shopping first. Then we will start Primrose Chapter 2. And safety save, because we traveled all the way out here. I am a feeder. Please tell Nintendo. Just call them up right now. Just be like, listen, we got you a spokesperson. He's the sheep. Just call me the sheep, like D-A, the sheep. Talk me up. I will shill Nintendo so hard. I'm not above doing that. Alright, let's buy a lot of healing items. So for Primrose's Chapter 2, we're gonna keep running with this team because they're the ones that are leveled now. When we finish Prim's Chapter 2, we will grind other people up. But for right now, we are going to stick with the team that is the most ready to take on what is ahead of us. All these items are good, but... they're expensive. They're really expensive. They're really expensive! But I want it. What happens if I buy 4 of these? That's most of our moolah. We're gonna see how far we can go with the equipment we got. Sell these items that give us some extra money. Okay. Probably gonna buy some more healing items. Want more? Why don't they sell the regular All of Life? I don't need the medium-sized one. Alright. Well, we got some more items. We'll save. Welcome, A Cat That Programs. I'm glad you were able to join us. And yeah, please, if you want to just call up Doug Bowser. Well, technically Reggie is still president for another 2 months. So get me in the door right before Reggie leaves. Yeah, no, we're going to keep our team for now. Hear a tale. The trail of the left-hand man leads you to Still Snow. Hoping to find clues on his whereabouts, you take a walk through town. We shall continue this adventure. Well, Risaru, you can watch Pat once I'm done. The story so far. Primrose has embarked on her journey at last. Her quarry? 3 men, marked with the sign of the Crow. She hunts for the men who killed her father. After years of waiting and listening, she at last has a clue. So she hunts the man marked on his left arm. She is guided by a hand-worn map, stolen from her former master Helganish, with deadly force. The path has been a long one, but she comes at last to Still Snow, a frozen town where she was told she might find the man she seeks. Will their paths cross at last in this cold land? Not once has your dagger left my side. Not since the day they took you from me. Nor will it until the day that I have my revenge. Watch over me, Father. Still Snow. This is where the map led me. But how will I find the man I seek? He must be here. If this is where he summoned Helganish, perhaps one of the villagers has seen him. Let's look around the village. Also, Crazy Talk is a great stand. I love it. I think it's a great stand. Remind me, Feather, that I need to talk to you about my stand that I share with somebody. We have a partner stand. It's called Cult of Personality. And we have had enough moments where it has come into play that we totally believe we actually have a stand. So I'll have to tell you about it sometime. It's rather lively in here, isn't it? My frames look good on my end, friend. I hope it's just internet being weird for you. Cult of Personality is a great song. A stage, simply waiting for someone to give a show. Dazzled eyes may loosen lips. I trust no one will mind if I take the stage. Okay, glad to hear it's okay. So maybe it's just UK internet being weird again, okay? Bravo! Now that was a treat for the eyes! I've never seen such beauty. Where did she come from? It couldn't possibly be. That's like the second time that's happened, K-West. Because you had that one other time where you had it change from dark mode to light mode and play you a commercial. I've never seen dancing like that around here. Ah, it was like an angel had descended from the heavens. I thank you for your kind words, me lords. Too political. I'm too charged for the UK streams. Yep, this person with 9 viewers is too strong. We have to turn him off. Shut it off. But kind words will not help me find my man. Can no one tell me something of import? Lady Primrose. It is you, isn't it, Lady Primrose? Huh? Can it truly be? Ariana? Yes, and I'm honored you remember me. I was but a humble servant to House Azelhart. It is the guiding light of the sacred flame that led us to each... Oh my god, let me try that again. It is the guiding light of the sacred flame that led us to each other this day. Holy crap, my brain! It is hard to believe that 10 years have passed since those dark times. Hey, I don't care if you're drunk or not. If I made you laugh, I still win. Cha-ching. No matter your inebriation levels. I feared that we had lost you as well, milady. But here you are alive, and more beautiful than ever. What of you, Ariana? How did you come to live in this distant land? After that terrible incident, I was relieved of my duties. I wandered from city to city, living on the streets and performing menial tasks to keep myself fed. I came here to Still Snow some time ago. Here, I make a modest living as a... As a what? But, Lady Primrose, what brings you on a journey so far from home? Hint, hint, she's a prostitute! I am searching for a man. I have reason to believe he is here, and so I followed this map. Ariana, do you know anything of the place marked here? I do not. I fear I cannot help you, my lady. Ellipses. She knows the place, and I'd wager she knows the man as well. Please, do not hold back, Ariana. You must tell me what you know. I beg of you. Checking you, chat. I'm watching you over there. More ellipses. We have to do another Smash Night, though, coming up, so that I'm a feeder can see me when I get mad. We should not speak of this here. Come with me. Or we can play Apex, and I can jump off a cliff again. Of course, Ariana. Anywhere you like. Our dormitory is not far from here. We'll be able to talk freely there. Or talking about how much I love Twilight Princess and then failing at it and then being really angry at myself because of that. So you know that woman? Yes, from when I was still living a noble's life. It's been 10 years since we last saw each other. That's quite a long time. I'm glad to see her safe. I tried to find out where she had gone, but to no avail. I'm so sorry about what happened to you both. You needn't be. After all, I'm sure you've had more than your fair share of hardships too. Ellipses. Yet, here we are, traveling together and putting the past behind us. We should be rejoicing, not feeling sorry for each other. Primrose is so strong. She's stronger than I'll ever be. I'm glad I can make this journey with you. I feel all the braver for knowing you. Good to hear. So that's some of the little banter you're going to get between characters as you continue on in their story. You get different banter depending on who you have in your party at the time the banter props, which is cool. I wish they did it a little bit more. Like, it's there, but it's just not enough. What are you doing back here?
Whoa!
Oh, don't tell anyone I'm here. Well, what are you doing back here? A young man with dreams of becoming an artist. In recent days, he has honed his skills by sculpting figures out of snow throughout the village. Alas, nearly all of them are subsequently destroyed by an unknown critic, but he nevertheless persists in his effort to fill the world with his works. Ah, so you're on a stakeout. Yeah, we don't talk about that last word. I'm a feeder. Not in this stream. When this cutscene is over, I'll explain the meaning behind that for you. What is this place? This serene little town has a dark, dirty secret. A brothel frequented by patrons from the realm over. Huh? What? Nani? That is where I make my living. That's right, Primrose. I am a whore. Honestly, I was a little taken aback that they actually used that language when I first played this part. This town is not far from Flamesgrace, you see. It's a convenient enough place for customers to visit. Some of our best customers would be troubled if their patronage came to light, so the brothel's existence, our existence, remains a secret. The poorest kept secret in all the Frostlands, mayhap, but the public turns a blind eye. And this map I came upon? It leads there? More precisely, it leads to a certain meeting place. A meeting place? The location of the brothel is never shared openly. No one would dare put it on a map. Rather, the map leads to a certain location where a carriage comes to carry customers to their destination. Ariana, may I ask you one favor? Anything, my lady. Let me board that carriage tonight. I told you that I'm searching for a man. A man with the mark of the crow tattooed upon his left arm. Gasped Ellipses. It is true that the owner of the brothel has such a mark. But, Lady Primrose, what do you intend to do when you find him? only what I must do. More ellipses.
かしこまりました。
I understand. Then ready what you need and return to this place. The carriage will be waiting. So, I am a feeder. The joke that Kay is referencing in 1 second. Alphen, what's the matter? You can't seem to stand still. Oh, shucks, sorry. It's just so cold up here. I was born in the south, and me and the cold, we don't get along too well. You're thinking about the brothel, aren't you? Gasped ellipses. Thought so. Sorry. It's just the thought of all those beautiful women and mugs of mead. You do better to keep your mind on the journey. Besides, you don't need a brothel if all you want is the company of a beautiful woman. Right. I didn't have that conversation in my playthrough because I didn't have Alphen out at this time. That's good. Alphen just wants to have some fun. But yes. Right, Feather. And Kay, for that matter, because you both were there. What they are referencing. You missed story. We, okay, real quick. We'll take one, like, 30 seconds. You missed story. We are in this town looking for a man with a tattoo on his left arm of the crow. We find out he is actually the owner of a brothel up here. One of the whores from the brothel used to be a servant for Primrose's house back when Primrose was the daughter of a lord before her dad was killed. We are taking the place of this whore tonight in order to get to the mansion because the only way there is by carriage. The actual location of that manor and the brothel is not known to anybody. So we're taking her place tonight so that we can infiltrate the brothel and confront the man with the tattoo on his left arm. That's the story so far. The story in regard to why we don't bring up the last letter in the alphabet in this stream is because a couple weeks ago, back on my first Super Smash Brothers stream, we were all playing, and I was having internet connection issues, and it seemed that every single time I said any word that used the last letter of the alphabet, mainly my favorite character and my main in Smash is a certain princess whose name starts with the last letter of the alphabet, but every time I would say her name, my stream would like completely shit a brick and crash out. So we don't bring up that letter. But it seems we affected herself. Prospect? Hello, Josh. And thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. I really appreciate it. And for those who don't know, if they have Amazon Prime, you can link it with your Twitch account. And it allows you one free subscription to any channel you wish every month. So you basically get to support them and give them some money without using any of your own, which is really cool. Just make sure you come back next month, Prospect, to renew it. He's an old roommate. He understands. And yes, a whore, I am a feeder, and they actually use the word whore, which is really surprising. I just found it surprising back when I played this originally. That man there is Orin. He drives the carriage. That's okay, K-West. I still want a t-shirt of it so that the infamy of the joke will live on. He has a sharp eye and a suspicious nature. That's why he was hired. That is unfortunate. I wish you a pleasant evening, sir.
Haven't seen you around here before. You a new girl?
ええ
I am. This will be my first night in the Master's service.
Yeah.
Well, no one's told me about it, so you ain't getting in my carriage.
へえ
Yeah, so the way subscriptions work, Prospect, is it's monthly, like a subscription to kind of any other service, but with the Prime sub, Twitch won't automatically renew it just in case you want to use it on like a different channel or anything, and that way you don't get charges that you aren't aware of. So, you know, it will tell you up on the top right of your screen what your subs are, and when they expire. So you just have to, when you log into Twitch closer to that month time, you'll get reminders that your sub is going to be running out soon, and then you just have to come to one of their streams and just resub for the month, and then it will alert them that you actually are resubbing and staying with the channel. So it helps the channel owner know that you are continuing to support them too. You know, before I came here, I was a dancer. Men said that once they'd seen me on stage, nothing could ever satisfy them again.
踊らせてもらおうかしら
Would you like a little show? Many ellipses. I think you'll find it most stimulating. More ellipses.
さて
You done with your little show? I am. Did you not enjoy it?
別に
Seen better? Seen worse, I reckon.
失礼しちゃうわ
I see. Well, then do not allow me to trouble you further. Sad ellipses.
プリムロゼ様
It was a most beautiful dance, my lady.
ありがとう
Thank you, Ariana, but your praise is not the prize I sought. I did try to warn you, my lady. The man is no fool. Indeed. I must find another way. Pretty sure... Perhaps there's something in town who could convince Orin to change his mind. Pretty sure we either get him drunk or we have to fight him. More travel banter. You dance beautifully. Well, thank you. You were positively inspiring. I wish I could dance like that, but alas. 2 left feet, right? I'm afraid so. I dared not go to faculty balls for fear I'd trip over some poor girl and make a fool of us both. I wonder if lessons would help, or should I simply accept I am a stick to my tomes? Who I am and stick to my tomes? Well, you're probably a quick learner, and even the clumsiest people can manage the basic steps. The most important thing is to enjoy the dance and let yourself go. Right, right. Don't be self-conscious. Of course, that makes sense. It'd be rather wonderful to do all these complicated steps and not think about it. As much as I love scholarship, I love dancing too. Well, if you're that eager, I could give you some pointers. You do that? I'd be most grateful if you could. We'll see, Feather. We'll see if I can do both.
えっと
Rumor has it that Orin owes the tavern keeper a debt. What sort of debt, I couldn't say. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna blackmail him instead. Oh, I need to allure him. Come with us. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? You want me to have a word with Orin? Yeah, I'll think about it. Pray come hither. Oh, Orin! I am a feeder. I like to stream for kind of 3 hours at a time, so around 10 p.m. EST. If you have to jump out for whatever reason, that's totally fine. I totally understand. But I try to go for around 3 hours. it's basically where the story kind of finds its best stopping point around that time. So we're about halfway through what I plan to sit and play for tonight.
No.
Always a pleasure to see my kind benefactor. What brings you here? You want me to give the new girl a ride?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, sir, as you wish. Least I can do to repay your kindness. Hop in, woman. We don't have all night. Yes, Prospect. It is an absolutely gorgeous game, and like, honestly, the snow areas really show that off because of the particle effects. And, you know, when you get that Switch that you're going to be getting soon, you should get Octopath Traveler. But Feather is also correct. The soundtrack is equally as gorgeous as the visuals. Yes, Kay is correct. It is also early in the morning for him.
Primrose.
Primrose.
お父様、今一度手合わせを。
Father, please let me try once more. I like little Primrose. Her sprite's
もう
cute.
十分だ。何が足りぬのか考えなさい。
You've tried enough. Now you must be still and reflect upon why you continue to fail.
お前は栄えあるエゼルアート家の一人娘。
You are my daughter, the lone daughter of House Azelhart.
もっと強くあらねば。
You must be strong, stronger than you are now.
はい、お父様。
Yes, father.
時にプリムロゼ。家の
Honestly-
主に必要なものは何だ？
That's a really good deal, Prospect, because you can get a game or two, like an indie game or two, for that price on the eShop. Or you could like get the season pass for Smash and have some money left over. So you could buy Smash, and then you could get the season pass for all the DLC characters with that eShop card. I was talking to Prospect, Norstel, but it does also apply to you. You can get yourself a Switch. Answer me this, Primrose. What is required of the head of a great house, the lady of House Azelhart?
それは
The lady of House Azelhart.
他の家に遅れを取らず、一族を繁栄させることです。
Must safeguard her family's success and glory. She must be strong enough that no other house might overshadow our own.
プリムロゼ。
A fair answer. But hear me well, Primrose.
竹など取るに足らない。大事なものは自らの内にある。
Worth is not found in the eyes of others. That which truly matters lies within.
家の主に必要なもの。それは信念だ。
What the head of our house must value above all is faith.
信念。
Faith.
信じるものを持っていること。
Faith shall be your shield. Those are our house words, and what they mean
それをなすまで屈しない心。
is that you cannot waver until you've done what you known in your heart of hearts must be done.
千の屈辱に道を見失わない意志だ。
It is the determination to keep your eyes fixed on the path before you, though 1,000 indignities may seek to trip you up along the way.
己を信じ貫けプリムロゼ。
You must find that faith in yourself.
はい、お父様。
Yes, Father.
この探検を お前に譲ろう。
Primrose, I would entrust this dagger to you.
我が覚悟を刻んだ探検を。
Our words are engraved upon the blade. See that you are engraved upon your heart as well. Lady Primrose, are you all right? Ariana, you must have been very weary. I was just thinking about father. Even in my memories, he will not stop lecturing me on how to live my life. Lord Azelhart was a man of unwavering principles. That he was. He taught me the sword. He taught me my letters. He taught me what it meant to live with dignity and honor. He taught me all that I know. He always told me, choose wisely what you believe in, and have faith in your beliefs, for that faith shall be your shield. What do I believe in? My lady. End of the line. Alright, let's go break into a brothel.
So,
this is where I take my leave. And not a word of this to the man in charge. I don't know who you are, but I know you don't belong here. We're breaking into a brothel. What's so hard to understand, Prospect? Don't you break into brothels from time to time? House Azelhart was locked in a vicious struggle with several of the other high houses. The tales that my forebears dirtied their hands with many inglorious deeds in those days. One time, the head of House Azelhart invited his liege lord to the castle for a great feast, only to murder him and every last man in his party to seize power for himself. Gasped Ellipses. This lord had been a cruel man, and perhaps my forebear did the common folk a great service, but it did not win him any friends. Still, my father never relinquished the power they had seized, and they never lost faith in their convictions. Faith shall be your shield. Unwavering belief in the righteousness of what they had done protected them from my slings and slights. Did it? The petty squabbles of great houses concern me no longer. But our words still guide me, as they have guided my family for so long. As long as I have something to believe in, this is all I need. Lady Primrose, what is it that... Well, you're about to be real surprised, Prospect. Lady Primrose, what is it that you believe in? Ariana swallowed the question, her words hanging in the air. She feared what the answer might be. I have to say, though, we're going to run up to it. The brothel here is absolutely gorgeous. Did you say something, Ariana? It's nothing, my lady. Or it will pan up for me. It's also got a great name. This is the Obsidian Parlor. The dark rumors about it never cease, yet it remains cloaked in shadow. Also, Feather, Prospect is actually a very, very innocent boy. I think he would, like, get physically ill if he walked into a brothel. They say men of influence from across the realm have their hands in buying and selling of women here. Angered gasps. Listen, Kay. Listen, Kay. Just wait until you actually see the building. I have plied my trade here for several years now. In that time, many of the girls who came here have disappeared as suddenly as they came. Yes, I am a whore, and a cheap one at that, sold to this place for a price that would not buy you a good horse. Who knows who I will be sold again, when I will be sold again, and to where, for another pittance? When I think of that, it scares me. Forgive me, Lady Primrose. I do not deserve your pity. Make your way through this cave. We'll take you to the Master's chambers. If you go quietly, no one will be wiser of your coming. But Lady Primrose, do be careful. I must be getting to work, so this is where I must leave you. Of course, Ariana. Thank you for all you have done. Take care of yourself and have faith. We're not going that way yet. We're gonna go look at the Obsidian Parlor. Look at it! It's a gorgeous building! It also looks a little like Luigi's mansion. And this is a treasure chest I can't open because we don't have a thief in our party, because I keep forgetting to bring Therian along. Well, no, it's because Therian's too strong right now. Okay, these damn bears. These damn bears need to stop. Do I have another Wind Soul Stone? I don't think I do. I think I used them all. Alright, time to do big damage and just hope for the best. Seduce the bear. Alright, let me get right on that. But who's gonna do the seducing? Which one of my party members would do best about seducing a bear? That's the real question. He seems to really like Outfit. They all seem to really like Outfit. Actually, you know what? You're gonna heal. So I don't have to use all the items I just bought. Save those for when I'm not being assaulted by bears. And I'm just saying, Prospect, that Luigi's Mansion did have like a big ballroom in it. Could have a dance hall that we didn't see. Could have been a brothel. Or maybe it became a brothel after Luigi took it. After he bought it. You don't know. How does Luigi have money to buy a mansion anyway? Why is it that we only follow Mario's adventures through the Mushroom Kingdom? I think it's because Luigi is busy pimping and he don't want nobody to know. He's gonna have to cut somebody up if they be squealing. That's why we don't follow Luigi. No one's lived to tell the tale about what Luigi does. That's what he wants you to think, Rizuru. It's all a grand conspiracy. Alright, come on, get the save. We're gonna enter the sewers of the Obsidian Parlor. I know you know your Luigi's Mansion trivia, Rizuru. I was making a joke. And careful what you say, Prospect. You're gonna have some Toad hitmen coming after you. You don't think Luigi's got the connections? Don't be leaking too much information. Next thing you know, you're gonna have Koopa Troopas at your door and you're not gonna know what to do. See, okay, you say we have the dates turned around, but I'm just saying that it makes the most sense for the month to come first, then the day, because the month is in a higher order than the day. That's true. You bring up a good point, Prospect. But are you gonna take your chances that you're not gonna open the door and there's gonna be a red shell? You're gonna take those chances? You're just gonna assume they're gonna be green? I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth. Luigi may not even go subtle. You might just open the door and it'll be a bomb. Then what are you gonna do? Those things chase you and explode. Listen, I don't make the rules. I'm just saying that the date is right in America. Because America. We do everything wrong here, okay? But if I don't stand by it, what do I have? Nothing. Why do we still use units of measure based off of people's feet? I don't know. But I just go with what I've been told makes sense. I meant to use electricity, not fire. Are you weak to ice, Chance? Nope. Cool. The thing is, Feather, I think that is what they say. God, why are they only weak to weapons that none of my other characters are carrying right now? I get that I didn't pick a very balanced party game. You don't have to shove it in my face. Y'all, I don't like that. I don't like the fighting. We're America. We just do things differently, and we think we're special. That's all it comes down to. We came down to it because K West said, oh yeah, you guys put the dates wrong in America. And then I made a comment, and then Risuru called me out, and then, you know, it devolved into the chaos. You're gonna see a news line in the papers tomorrow. Massacre caused on stream. People are gonna look at it. Up and coming, Twitch streamer Silver Sheep causes discourse, which leads to bloodshed over the dates and how they should be arranged. It is interesting, though. You bring up a point, Kay. It's interesting that, like, even our console systems will switch the date for us, even though we're the only country that does it. It's like a little bit of, like, localization that I never really noticed. Alright. If you can come, are you... Let me try this again, because my brain does 6 things at once sometimes. A cat that programs. Is it a song from this game that it reminds you of, or is the song remind you of a song from a different game? Let's try to figure it out together. Always a pleasure, Prospect. Thank you for chiming in. Get yourself the Switch. Something completely different. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it sounds similar to maybe another Square Enix RPG. I should look up the composer for you and see what their discography is, because that may give us a hint. See what other games this composer has done. Please don't miss. I know you're blinded, but please don't miss. Well, if it keeps reminding you, Cat that programs, at least we know it's similar enough that it keeps bringing it to mind, and it'll come to you. You'll wake up in the middle of the night with a start and just scream the name of the song it reminds you to, and you'll fall back asleep. You won't even know that it happened. You like a lucid dream almost. I like the joke, K West, but as a bass player, I also take offense to the joke. It was a good one, though. Alright, you guys need to stop having so much darn HP. Just wall. Kind of want to see if you're weak to just stabs. Well, you missed. Okay. I can't get XP if you're busy killing all of my teammates. Why won't that Raven die either? All right. Again, as someone who plays bass, K, I actually listen to bass lines, so I would say that to somebody. Thank you. I also listen to progressive music, so bass is a very important aspect of progressive music. But again, I appreciate the joke. Nothing familiar in the discography. I don't know what to tell you, Cat the Programs. It sounds similar to me. It sounds like the dungeon themes from Final Fantasy 15. Maybe that's it. That's basist. Meanwhile...
Yosh.
Enter. Master Rufus, pray have mercy and hear my plea. She was my only daughter. I spared no effort in raising her to be a fine lady. Each day I brushed her beautiful hair and dressed her in the finest silks. She was everything to me. But then she was sullied by the son of a country lordling. She could not bear being dishonored so, and on the eve of her wedding day, she took her own life in her shame. Never again will I stroke my daughter's long, beautiful hair. And when I think of that lordling living his days in luxury, with no punishment for his heinous deeds, it keeps me awake, night after sleepless night. Master Rufus, please, lend me your strength. Lend me your power, that I might have my vengeance against that sinful house.
Oi.
Master Escard. We are friends, are we not?
もちろんです。
But of course.
友人よ。
And friends are always, there with a helping hand in times of need.
いいかね?
I trust you will lend me your strength when I'm in need. You are a bishop in the Order of the Sacred Flame. You have much to offer me.
はい。
Anything you wish, Master Rufus. Anything at all.
よし。
Then it would be my pleasure to help you.
それで?
You must be lonely after the loss of your precious daughter, Father. I'll give you one of my own girls. How about Ariana? She is close to your daughter's age. She has a sweet enough disposition. Use her as you like, and I trust you'll enjoy her. Thank you, Master Rufus. Truly, your generosity knows no bounds. That's, such a tricky business. But one must make hay while the sun shines. Look, it just got personal. But yeah, my guess, I got the programs, maybe the Final Fantasy 15 theme. Maybe. Oh, I wanted to cross that bridge. Shoot. This is the critical path. Going back real quick.
Easy.
And we always need more experience anyway. I don't like that thing. Oh my god! I need a counter started. Just know how many times we've been caught by surprise in this session. It's been ridiculous. It is Feather. The girl who was a servant for House Azelhart, where Primrose grew up, is the lady of the evening that the proprietor of the brothel has now offered to this bishop. Use as he sees fit. Which is purposely ambiguous. We're gonna concoct maybe a potent wine of large volume? Look at this. Oh, that was only 100 points. Damn it. We're gonna just heal more. I'm sure it will come to you in time. I wish you all would fall a lot sooner and stop hitting me with all these ailments. I'm just trying to survive this fight because I know we have some level ups coming from it. I think that's kind of what they're playing off, Kay. Yes! Alright! Now none of us can use our boost skills. So I can't do bonus damage. Big, relevant oof. Trying to go save some people, and I'm being stopped by two fucking crows, and I don't even know what those eagle things are. Oh, well, that was better. I like that one, Alphin. Good timing, too. God, that counterattack is so helpful. Alright, those are two guards broken down. Can break this one's guard. Alphin can boost attack now, so we're just gonna level him up to level 4. Use amputation on you for a lot of damage. And you can't use your magic because you're out of MP. Just like I planned it. Another stabbing. Let's attack one of the other ravens. Now you can use your magic. Use the lightning blast. Alright, the ravens are gone. Quaff the ravens nevermore! Because they're dead. They're dead now. They can't quaff, they're dead. I killed them. Oh cool, I broke that guy. Silver, they're weak to darkness. Bryn knows dark magic. Why did you use it? Doesn't matter. We saved it. Got some sick ass EXP. It's fine. Yeah, I want that treasure chest over there. I am a greedy, greedy, greedy boy. Nice. Hello, friends. Are you ready to watch me struggle as I try to take you out? Me too. Let's go. actually like thinking strategy right now. Hello, Ja. Welcome. We've been doing a decent bit of grinding just to get our levels back up. Oh, we're also currently infiltrating a brothel because, you know, sometimes you have to break into a brothel. Like you do. I want to break your guard. Should have broken yours so you wouldn't use that attack. But I got lightning coming your way, friend. Nice. You're gonna heal us. Come on, Alvin, you gotta get those kills, man. Yeah, we're blinded. Let's take you out. Come on, take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Cool. All right, it's us and you, Axie boy. Do we have apprenticeships in the US? I want to say not really. I think they're still around, and sometimes you can seldom be in an apprenticeship. What we have really though are trade schools. So they're like schools that have short programs to teach people trade skills, like welding, contracting work, that kind of thing, construction work. So you'll go to a school and you'll take a class for like a year and then be certified in a kind of labor-focused profession. But I think for some more, maybe like artistic avenues, there still might be some apprenticeship, like glass blowing and stuff like that. Alright, cool, you're weak to... We're starting to get a little more competent in our fights. I don't know if you all have noticed, but we're not dying right away. So that's a-okay with me. And every level we get through now makes our life easier in the future. Until I switch to any of the other 4 travelers. But we'll cross that bridge when we get So what kind of apprenticeships does the school offer then? Okay. I'm curious what apprenticeships there are. Alright, cool. Everybody's guard's broken. Only one's coming back next round. That's fine. You need to stop attacking Primrose, please. Please and thank you. Okay, now you all need to die, please. Please and thank you. Oh my goodness. There we go. So yeah, that sounds kind of similar, but instead of being offered through like a university, okay, it would be a school itself that gives you a year's worth of training in something and then certification or, you know, a degree in that trade. Alright, this is the last chest we're getting in here, and then we can move up to the brothel. I forgot to heal Primrose. Three people attacking. I want to take out the Light Guardian, so you can't attack this turn. I forgot that you two have the ailments. It's just annoying. Good, good, good. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, yeah, for the US, anything kind of relating to apprenticeship K is very limited on what kind of things that you can be certified in that amount of time to do. Most things require at least a full four-year degree to be considered taught enough to be able to professionally do that said thing. I'm gonna try to kill one of you. Damn. Now you're all gonna attack, and you're gonna probably kill Primrose. Yup. Cool. No, you're gonna use Vivify. Well, hopefully you can join us for a longer period of time sometime soon, Rob. Thank you for stopping in for what you could. Just need someone. I just need us to survive this round. So I can get. Stop! You're gonna use. I don't know. Now I'm just gonna use Vivify on Cirrus. You're gonna use Heal more. You can do that too here, okay, but that would be like a dual major. So you'd be majoring in two different things, and that would be very rigorous. Doable, but very rigorous, yeah. But not impossible. Or you could do something where you major in something and you minor in something else. And that's during your 4 years, in addition to your major degree, what you focus primarily on. You can get like partial mastery in something else, and that's the minor. So basically it's saying like, I have like half of the major knowledge of this subject. It's very arbitrary what a minor actually kind of entails in terms of its prestige. But in this day and age, it's also arbitrary how much a major is actually worth. Seems like it's just going in the direction that you even have to do school after your undergrad if you want to get anywhere, and that's why I'm working on my PhD. And playing video games on the side. I am a feeder. I am thoroughly impressed that you were able to major in mechanical engineering and minor in chem and not go completely insane. That's really impressive. Good on you. Most of my roommates and most of the people I knew in college were engineering majors, so I know all of the pain that you went through. All right, we have made it to the Obsidian Parlor. Get that save in. Probably just gonna touch up people's heals because we have to go through a couple rooms before we get to the boss. Oh, we go right to the boss. Maybe I should have healed the whole way. Shit. The mark of the crow on your left arm. So we finally meet again. Do you know how long I've waited for this day? Have we met, milady? No, wait. You do look familiar. Didn't I see you dancing on a stage in some desert town? Think back further. I am Primrose Azelheart. Young lady of House Azelheart. My, how far you've come. Do you remember now? Do you remember me? My house? My father? Jeffrey Azelheart.
よく覚えている。君の父親は強かったからな。
Yes, I remember him quite well. Man knew how to handle a sword.
頭もよく切れてな。なかなか隙を見せなかった。
And he was no fool. Wasn't easy to bring him down though. Bring him down we did.
だが少々敵を作りすぎた。
For all his virtues, your father made far too many enemies. It's not good for one's health, you see. I would love to. I'm a feeder. I assume you play on PC. And if that is the case, you can send me a friend request on Origin. I am Silver Sheep on there as well. The 3s in the word sheep, or the E's in the word sheep are 3s. So Silver 3. What crime would you lay at his feet? What could he possibly have done to deserve death?
知るべきではないことを知ってしまった。
He came to know something which he had no right to know.
私たちの仕事はその報いを与えることでね。
And it fell to my friends and I to sweep things back under the rug. And if it fell to my... Oh, I read that one already. I see. But surely you know well enough. Strike against another and you invite a strike in return.
そうだね。
Is that so? This dagger has never left my side.
父を忘れないために
I have not relinquished it once, just as my memories of my father have never left me.
父はいつも言っていたわ
He always told me to be true to my beliefs,
己の信じるものを見つけろって
to have faith in myself and never fail to carry out what I knew must be done.
あなたたちカラスの入れ墨の男3人を葬ること
You three, bearing the mark of the crow, I will kill you all.
それが私の生きる意味
That is the only thing I believe in now.
私の信じるたった一つのものに
That is my reason for being.
覚悟なさい左腕の男
Be prepared to meet your fate, Crow.
そんな言葉を吐いた相手を数えきれぬほど見てきた
You aren't the first to say such words to me. Like as not, you won't be the last.
そして私はそれを全て葬ってきた
I will bury you, as I've buried all the
私
rest.
はルフスカラスの左腕を担う
I am Rufus, the left wing of the crow.
さあ来たまえエゼルアート家のお嬢さん
Now, come, precious daughter of House Azelhart.
父親と同じ場所に
I will send you to your father's side.
悪くない舞台じゃない負
It
けま
was
せん
painful to have to make an origin account. Father, I can understand. Luckily, it didn't ask me to do that for PlayStation, just my PC.
成果の光
And yes, your prediction was wrong, but I didn't want to say. It was a cool prediction. It would have been a fun twist.
そこ
Though I love that his nickname is the left wing of the crow. I think that's awesome. Alright, what magic might you guys be weak to? How about fire? Nope, okay, no fire. You're fine with fire.
さてと
行くわよ
Oh, you're not weak to daggers. Dang
頑張りま
it.
成果の光輝きたまえ
Ah! Roadhouse kick. That's a lot of damage. Gosh darn it. You need to stop doing damage, enemies. What ice? Nope. Okay, you're okay with ice too. And there goes my magic user.
行くわよ
Item. We'll bring up with an item.
しっかりね
This is going to turn out to probably be a
上がってきな
decently difficult
やるぜ
boss fight. Let's use concoct. Let's attack them with something.
どうよ
Cool, that does white. Cool, that does light damage. Not a lot, but oh my god, stop! Shit. You were fine with what about lightning? Come on. Alright, cool. Rufus is weak to lightning.
待て
Uh-huh. Okay.
お題いらねえよ 題名よ驚き響けよっしゃ
Alright. I'm gonna try bringing someone back up because... Fuck you guys.
お題いらねえよここまでか
my controller down. I'm not even holding it. I'm just gonna let us die and we're gonna come in again. So he's weak to staff, lightning, and light. They're only weak to stabs that I know of right now. And weak to axe. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna remember that. And we're coming in again. Man! This session has seen the most game overs that I've ever experienced in this game. Can I just... I can't quickly skip, so we'll just have to skip through the dialogue boxes. I'm sorry, Rufus. The tension is gone now. I'm just upset with you now. You're not fun and creepy anymore. You're just annoying and I want to pummel your face in now. And I'm sorry, Primrose, your really cool exposition is not important to me anymore. Alright, we're not losing this fight this time. Come on. Come on, Rufus. Let's go. Alright. Round 2. Let's go again. Oh, you're weak to wind. Cool. One of the elements that I do not have with me. Use Mole Dance on Cirrus to start. I'm just gonna use Primrose to buff right now. We're gonna just focus on breaking Rufus's guard. Well, I probably should work on breaking their guard too, because they are obnoxious with their constant attacking. Oh, you know what? This is what I do. I have Cirrus and Ophelia focus on breaking Rufus's guard, and Prim and Alphin will focus on taking out the Obsidian Associates. There we are. Thinking with portals now. And Cirrus doesn't have any MP because I forgot to heal everybody up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't want to lose again. Oh my god. One basket. Always turn to do that. Maybe they're gonna attack all of us. We're gonna take a shit ton of damage. You're probably gonna knock out my healer, or try to, because you're a fucking asshole. This boss is bringing out the worst in me, everybody. I apologize. No, heal more. I want a full heal right now. Do I remember when video game stories became important to me? I want to say, for me, okay, that happened when I was probably 7 or 8, and the GameCube came out, and we got Wind Waker. Wind Waker and like Super Mario Sunshine were the first games I can remember getting that I was kind of actually invested in the story. Nah, Feather, this was a different kind of anger. That was the anger that I am currently kind of feeling isn't the anger, like the animated anger. This is the seething, like, I'm just upset anger. I know of Toe Jam and Roll. I am a feeder, but I didn't play it myself. Well, I wanted to stab the one that was stunned, and then I'm gonna have Ophelia heal us again. And then Sirius is gonna break Rufus's guard. I wanna save my big attack for the next one. He's broken. Let's see. You're attacking next. I want to up your MP. Sirius, take that. And then we're going to use a big attack. There was a new Toe Jam Earl that released. Is it like digital only, or did it have a full physical copy too? Holy crap! You're supposed to be a backup, guys! Chill the fuck out! Holy shit! And you're stunned. Cool, Alphen. Come on, game, give me a break. You need more MP too. Oh, heal wounds. I'm a 90s baby too. I'm a feeder, as we've discussed, but my first system wasn't until the Nintendo 64. So like the last couple years in the 90s. I was 5 when my parents bought us a Nintendo 64 in 1998. I think that was the year. What wig are you working on right now, Norstel? Which one is causing you the pain that I am feeling? Yeah, I thought we were close to the same age from what we were talking about. I am a feeder. I'm not surprised, Norstel. I don't know why I expected anything else. At this point, how many Keith wigs have you made? I'm curious. You guys are distracting me from the boss, and I think it's actually doing well for me. I say as Primrose gets killed. But we're lasting longer, so. You only own 2, but how many have you worked on? That's the golden question. We need to get back to healing people a few more. Break your guard. Now everybody go in. Do some good damage on him. Really? Okay. It just seems like that would be the thing that people would have asked you at some point to help them with. I don't know. That was some good damage, Alphen. That was some good damage. Those were big numbers. I like big numbers. You don't want to help out your fellow Voltron fans? No, Estelle. Well, I am a feeder. If you need wig help, Risuru, I don't know if she's still here, but Risuru does wig commissions, so she could at least work on a wig for you while you were figuring out your first cosplays. That's a lot of damage. Feather, do you watch JonTron? If you do, did you see his newest video? want to save that for when he's weak.
出番
Let's up your
ク
element.
ジャクの舞行きましょう
Alright, let's do some more damage.
光
Good old flex tape and flex seal and all your flex needs and products.
雷鳴よ驚き響け
それでは光
さて
I want to break your card. I'll wait until next round. I'll wait until next round.
出番そこ
Well, I am a feeder. Sounds like he wants some assistance on a wig, maybe. There we go. I helped. Can I undo unconsciousness? Yes, we can.
ほらよ
行くわよ
Let's also put up
ク
serious.
ジャクの舞
さて
I would say that sounds like a good way to handle it, North style. Same thing. But Risuru might have another suggestion. I don't know.
よっしゃ
Yeah, actually, Norstall, Risuru is remaking her Ida bag that she had originally, but she has two sides now. So one side's going to be Kiryu, and the other side's going to be Majima, but it's going to be all Yakuza.
よっしゃ
Alright, let's amputate you. Get those big damage numbers in.
負け光
There we go. These are the numbers I wanted to see.
さあじゃ本気を出そうか
Yes! Alright, you have to be, like, hurting a little bit. You're still in the white HP range. I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
それでは
That's not okay.
さてと
We're gonna get people's HP or MP
ほら
back.
よ
Oh my god! And you hit him unconscious for 5 turns? That's not fair at all. Blindness, confusion, sleeping, terror, unconscious.
ほらよ
行くわよ
Okay, Prim, you're gonna give him something to eat to heal his HP. Because I want Ophelia to attack. We're gonna just work on breaking his guard because we're not doing nearly enough damage. Unless his guard is broken.
よっしゃ
行く
This
わよ
is just a freaking war of attrition all of a sudden.
それでは
かかってきな
Build up everybody's. Oh, god damn it!
行くわよ
I am upset now. I am an angry sheep now. Forgot. I knew there was a boss that brought back his helpers if you knocked them out. I just could not remember for the life of me which boss it was. Apparently it's Rufus.
輝きたま
Ay, ay.
踊ろうか
Well, so much for getting through two people's stories tonight. We're going through just Primrose's chapter 2 this evening.
やるぜ
No, you were gonna amputate one of those helpers. Knock them out.
切断さあ集中していこう
Big lightning.
雷鳴よ驚き響け
Cool. Double knockout on those guys.
それでは
Alright, I'm gonna just use this turn to heal while he still is stunned. Now what are you gonna do, baby boy? Alright, you're gonna punch Cirrus. And you're gonna charge up. Oh, wonderful. Time to do the 2 defend move. Defend so that you can't get hurt, but then he's gonna be last to move next turn, and I don't want anyone to take enough damage to die, so we are going to defend again. Please don't wreck through my team. Whoa! Oh, he unconscious 3 of my 4 teammates. Oh, do I have like... I don't have a healing great bunch. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, we're gonna do that. Heal everybody. And then just gonna have to wait around while people come out of being unconscious. God, I wish unconscious was a status effect that went away if you got hit. Yeah, one of the things I like to let newer cosplayers know is around kind of along the lines that Noristel's getting at, that you can use your real hair and there's absolutely nothing wrong if that's what you want to do, but as you cosplay more, you're going to realize that you're going to always get more bang for your buck with a wig, even if it's a character with like similar hair color to your own. A wig is just going to give you the volume you want and the look you want more than your real hair can. No more. Get our HP back up. I need you to just please die soon, Rufus. Help me out, man. Be a bro and just go down. And I would play more. I am a feeder, but unfortunately it gets late for some of the other people who watch, especially K-West, who is over in the UK, and I have dinner on the way. I actually scheduled it before stream, so I have a hard time because I have to get to the door. And yes, 5 Wits is a great company. Epic Cosplay is also, Epic Cosplay Wigs is also a great wig company. And then Arda is kind of the premier wig company in the US. And for cheap wigs online like Amazon or eBay, it's kind of hit or miss. You can get good ones. In fact, my Lucina wig is a eBay wig, as well as one of my favorite wigs I've ever gotten for a character I haven't cosplayed in forever, Rentaro. His was an auction wig. You can find some hidden gems that way, but you are taking a huge gamble if you go for an eBay or Amazon wig. What did I order? I ordered a salad, like a real man. Now there's a steakhouse by my apartment that makes huge and banging salads, and for a pretty good price for the size you get. So I ordered one of those. I'm excited for it. You're not gonna get to use that attack. I'm gonna break your guard beforehand. Nope. Oh, you are out of magic again! Oh my god! You're making me go through my items so much. And so is Ophelia. Just the way I wanted it. I can't heal anybody now. She doesn't have any MP. I need Primrose to get out of her unconsciousness, please. This is some boss fight. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Norstel, you should be able to. You should be able to post links. I don't think I have the bot set to ban anyone for that just yet. It's only if it were to become a problem. It has not become a problem as of right now, so you are welcome to. Break your guard again. Can't do anything. Get out of here. Well, I mean, Feather, do you see his size? He's gotta be one of those guys whose skin is just like rawhide. I am surprised he's taking these amputations without, you know, losing body parts. Alright, Primrose is back. Yeah, the boss sprites, they purposely exaggerate the size and proportions to make them feel imposing. And it also allows them to make the character designs for the bosses a little bit more intricate than just regular enemies. You had to unconscious Cirrus. I didn't want to have to use my last Herb of Revival, but he is absolutely necessary for getting the magic damage on you. His entire body is a callus. He's just constantly training his body. We're gonna just pummel you with sticks, break your guard. Oh. God damn it. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? I don't want to do this. No, I want to save that so you do a lot of damage. I just want to get his guard broken. I'm gonna rage yours now so I don't have to worry about your stupid attacks. Alright, Alphen, give Cirrus a plum to up his SP. I forgot how time intensive some of these boss battles can be. I like it, like, it's one of those I love it because it's causing me to think, and I'm like working really hard to make sure I'm picking the right decisions each time and everything, and like that's awesome, but I apologize if it's a little boring. This is one of those fights that's very much like great as the person who's in it. Don't you take out Cirrus. Alright. Do enough big damage, Cirrus. Take them all out in one fell swoop! Well, that's not a bad start. Heal more. Okay, I'm working on it, my man. I'm working on it. This guy has a seemingly endless HP pool. Okay, your partners are gone. Now it's just you and me. Yeah. My very tired, very battle-damaged team. Break your guard in that time. We're gonna be one attack short of breaking your guard. Oh, damn it. No, we're not. Okay, okay, serious this time. Cool. Good. Didn't want to use a special attack. No. Next turn when you have a full charge. Alright, team, come on, take him out in this round. Be wonderful. Be lovely. Be fantastic. I would love you all. Come on, amputation for the win! Oh my god, he's still alive. Holy shit! You're still alive! Sir, I don't think you understand. I have other things to do. I'm getting a little desperate, sir. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my god, will you please just go down? Holy shit! Finally! The girl has some fight in her. How does it taste, my lady? Is vengeance as sweet as you dreamed it would be all these years? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It has only just begun. Quite so. You've a long road ahead of you. Go home, girl. Go home to Noble Court. There you'll find the truth you seek. If you have the strength to face it. Lady Primrose. It is done. Now 2 remain. Oh my goodness. Lady Primrose, so it is as I thought. You have sworn yourself to avenging Lord Geoffrey. I have. With the master dead, I am free now. Don't worry, Feather, that'll be for off camera. You have my gratitude, my lady. But right now I have an image to uphold. And reading to be done. Faith shall be your shield. Lady Primrose, what do you have faith in? I wish I knew. Dagger in hand, I have asked myself the question time and again. What do I believe in? What path should I tread? Over and over, I asked myself. But every time, this silent dagger is the only answer left in my hands. To avenge Father. It is all I have. My only reason to live. This is what I believe in, and I have faith that I will see it done. Well, I would have been way better prepared, Kay, if I had actually grinded our teams better. Like, he was not nearly that difficult in my personal playthrough. Oh, my poor lady. So Primrose departs from Still Snow, the path before her yet long. 2 men still await the kiss of her dagger, and now she knows where the next stop on her journey will be. The truth will be found in Noblecourt, her hometown. So she turns her feet to the flatlands, returning to the beginning in hopes she may bring her journey to an end. I really do like that Ariana, is breaking down because she can see how lost Primrose is. I think that's a really nice touch. To show that Primrose is so blinded by her vengeance that she doesn't see that she is no longer kind of a real person. She knows her only reason for being is to avenge her father, but she doesn't realize that the people around her are hurting because of that. Alright, let's take these last skills real quick before I quit for the evening and go get my salad. You can't get anything yet. We're gonna get Revive. That'll be good for us to have. You are gonna get Blizzard. I'll get Analyzed last. I just want all your magic first. That's a good... That would have been helpful to have. Prevents party from being surprised by foes. Okay. Alright, everyone. We finished Primrose's Chapter 2. We will move on to Therion's Chapter 2 next time we play Octopath Traveler. I will, over break, boot up our file and just train up our party a little bit so that things go a little bit better. That's going to be it from me tonight. Thank you to everyone who actually subbed to me tonight. It really, 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 really means a lot. Like, you have no idea. I joke around about it, but it really does mean a shit ton for every follow and every sub. Again, all I can ask while we're still kind of a small group is to just let people know that I'm around. Tuesdays and Fridays, same time, except next week I will be gone on spring break, so everybody have a great week, and we will be back on next Tuesday. I plan to play Devil May Cry 5 because it's going to be out. So that's going to be our plan. Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. A shit ton. A cat that programs a shit ton. Both Metric and Imperial at the same time, K-West. Y'all have a great night, okay? Bye, guys.